Hi everyone, how we doing? How is our day going? Okay, welcome to TEFICA React. Today is another day, and we're about to react to a movie. Okay, we're about to react to this movie, and you know how we do it now. We go into the movie and bring some things that ordinarily as a professional, there are things that you do that you don't even observe when you are creating your masterpiece, but that is the reason why you should be able to watch your masterpiece over and over. When you watch it, you'll be able to see your errors. Okay, so I saw this movie and I thought it wise for us to just go through it, and we discuss about it. And as long I don't know how many minutes we're going to do for this, whether we're going to do for 1 hour or so, I don't know. But I want us to see this movie, and you're going to go and watch it and tell me if it will be okay for teenagers to watch this kind of movie or not. Okay, if it's made for adults or not. So let's watch, and I'm going to tell you some of the things. You know how we do it in between. I'm going to tell you some things I think is wrong. If I'm not correct, you can put it down in the comment section and tell me that, guy, you're not correct. This movie is superb. Is this? It shouldn't be this. So let's play this first thing.
Hmm. Look, as long as it involves a party, we're definitely going. Yeah. See, yeah, you can bring your aunt scout here. Don't worry, I'll fuel it up. Hey, please, though. Hey, I'm not Odogu, I beg. Just choice. I'll send you pic.
So the first thing I observe is the continuity. There is a continuity error here. Okay. So observing that, I have to pick it. I have to stop the video. I want to watch it too, but let me just pick it. First of all, the sound is too loud, to my own opinion. Okay, it's too loud. You see, it is like we talked about that the other day, that at least your sound should be in the same alignment or the same level with your vocal. But in this, the sound is high. It was clashing with the vocal, though we know it's strings. Okay, we know it's strings, but with the string it's still clashing with the vocal, which is something that you want to avoid. You want to at least let the string be below the vocal. It shouldn't clash with the vocal. Okay, the other thing I was, I've watched the face of this girl when she was making the call, and her reaction to this face. So that is where the actor, need to observe certain things about acting. You don't just do, sometimes we just pick. Actors will say the close shot is a selling point, which is the first shot that they used to introduce this girl. That is a close shot, which is a see you, a close up shot. Now artists will say, that's my selling point. And when it gets to their master, this is a white shot, or we call it a master shot. They tend not to act well, but they forget that the editor is going to use that shot, because this shot sell the environment. It explains how beautiful the environment is. Okay, so this is one thing that you should be able to know. So let me play back. Can you observe the guest face from the close-up shot to this white shot and tell me if there is a continuity? I hope you know continuity. Okay, in case you don't know what's continuity is um the movement from one shot to another shot without altering the position. That is as simple as it may sound. Without altering the position, you just move from one point A to point B, same shot, same clothing, same hand gesture, and you didn't move. Okay, I did observe this. I believe this hand is continuity. This same way she held the phone, I believe so, which my mind did not go there. But let's go back and play through. Then we're going to pick any correction that we see again from there. Let me play back. Now watch the error. Okay, so let's play from here. Now observe this hand. Observe this hand. You will see, observe this hand. You see where the hand is now. Then see where the hand, remember in the white shot the hand has already been like within a lap. Okay, so let's play and see.
Just choice.
Are you seeing loss of continuity? Okay, the hand is on her head, like I think this her right hand is like this. Okay, it's almost like this, but now she's now doing her belly. You see, that is loss of continuity. Artists, if you are watching this right now, please correct your errors. This is one thing people don't observe. Okay, this is a big continuity. Let me play one more time. Maybe I'm just guessing. I don't know if I'm guessing, or maybe you are seeing what I'm saying. Okay, look at this hand, this particular hand, which is, I think, a right hand. This is a right hand. observe it from the white shot to here, you see a big shift, okay? And observe her facial expression, you see a big shift. And this is one thing that artists should learn over time. That is what we call continuity. I know this girl, I think it's Annabel, I guess, okay? Or Annabel Para, or I guess, is it Annabel Unigwe or whatever? Maybe if you know her name, just leave in the comment section below and tell me her real name in the comment section below, okay? So but we, as an artist, you need to master your body. Don't just master your facial expression, master your body. Your body is very important, okay? Your body gesture, your continuity is important. An editor can even make this work, okay? Eddie, if I'm the one editing this thing, I will look for a part whereby she put her hand down, then cut to show this place, so you won't see the big continuity error. Okay, so let's go back again one more time. I'll play that again. So you know, this is how we roll back. We go front and back to see some things that, you know, if you as an artist, you are watching, you'll be able to like, oh, this is where I made error. Okay, let me be observant of what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go back and let me, yes, so we'll take it from here. Okay, by the way, my name is Santlou Doko. Okay, and this is TEFICA React. Okay, and this is TEFICA, meaning Teenager and Children Film Academy, where we teach teenagers how to make films. We breed them up in filmmaking, you know, and this is one of the way we are training teenagers for them to see their, I believe this girl is a teenager. I believe she's a teenager. I don't know if she's a youth or teenager. If she's a youth or teenager, please, whatever, leave in the comment section and tell me that she is not a teenager, she's a youth. Okay, for me, I would say she's a child. What do you think about that? Okay, so let's play and let's see. Again, please observe the hand, observe she's smiling. Yeah, observe what happened, and after this I will not cut you again. So let's play.
Dress choice. I'll send you pictures. Send me pictures. Dress and shoe. Oh, hold on, let me play it back.
Welcome, sir.
The result is out, and it's nothing short of what you expect from your failed daughter.
Please, sir, can I help with the bag?
That's fine, Lillian. I'm not coming down for dinner. I just want to sleep. Okay? Okay.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Now, observe what happened from there to here. I'll play here.
That was not
Have
nice.
you seen that the sound have changed? Okay, and when the sound changed, the sound went down. Okay, the sound, you know, the sound was below, which is below the vocal level. Okay, but at the beginning the sound was equal with the vocal level. Okay, it was equal with the vocal level. This is what you as an editor want to take into consideration. If you are an editor listening to me right now, please take into consideration your vocal level and your, you know, your instrumental or your audio should not be the same level. Okay, now you see that the sound was high, but when you get to this part, the sound was, you know, down. The sound was down to the minimum that we can be able to hear their sound more better, okay, compared to when it was first. I know the first one was like an emotional sense, and you might want to clarify that this this is why I did this, why I did it. But like what I'm reacting to now, most audience will not come to ask you, guy, why did you do it like this, or ma, why did you do it like this? You can't explain. Okay, you can't explain. So in order for you not to start putting yourself there so that you'll be explaining unnecessarily, why not do it no matter we judge it? You know, the other movie we watched the other time, is it on Follow Me Mom? Okay, that movie we did, maybe you can check the channel or put it somewhere and you go and watch the movie. You see that the sound was okay. At certain times sound wasn't playing. If those people are the one doing this movie, I believe they won't put sound at this particular place. It will just be mute. Okay, so we should understand that. So let me play back again so that you hear, listen to the sound. Okay, I'm going to play from here. Listen to the sound and how the sound wave to the next scene. Let me take it a little bit. Yep, so let's play from here.
I'm not coming down for dinner. I just want to sleep. Okay? Okay.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
That was not nice.
What was not nice? I gave him the results. He didn't even say a word to me, and then he responds to you. How was that not nice?
Isn't it obvious? Can't you see he had a bad day?
Oh, please. People have bad days all the time, and it doesn't stop the world from running.
But you could have at least noticed and just be a little
what?
bit patient.
Lillian, please. If you won't let me watch my movie in peace, then let me just leave this sitting room for you.
About bad day. Hey, God.
Okay, in as much as I want to comment on that, I'm trying not to comment on everything in this movie. Though nobody's perfect, so we have to understand this. Nobody's perfect. Certain time you do some work and you think is nice, and some other person come and criticize it, just like the way I'm trying to say some things relating to the movie. It's because it's an educational, channel. TEFICA is an educational channel, so people have to learn so that as a teenager, when you're learning, you learn to other people work. Yesterday I recommended the one movie for us to go and watch. That is a proper movie to learn how to do movie as a teenager. Okay, on that thing again, you have to understand. So if people cannot recommend your movie for people to watch to learn how to do movie, then you need to up your game. You need to shape your creativity. Okay, like in this movie, there are certain things that I think the editors ought to do better. Okay, in cutting, though editing work is not an easy work, is a work that needs you to take your time to do it. But when you are in haste, you won't pay attention to those details. That is one thing. In this other thing we just watched, I don't want to like play it back, but nevertheless, based on educational purpose, I'm going to play it back and show you some things I observed at this ending point. Yeah, now watch. When she left, she came to here. From this shot to the long shot, you will see that there was like a miscontinuity. Let me use the word miscontinuity, or there was no continuity in that place. Okay, from here to there wasn't continuity, but all the same, it can go. But if you're going to improve as a creative, you see this part, she's still standing. Okay, you have to cut from this part, she's still standing, cut to the master when she's still standing. That will solve the issue where she she left the frame and come to around somewhere here, then we'll cut to the next scene. Okay, which as an editor, maybe if you cut it from here where if you can see this paper, she lifted it up like this and you cut it, it is a good continuity to go to the next shot. So let's play again. Let's see one more time.
If you won't let me watch my movie in peace, then let me just leave this sitting room for you.
You see the hero now, she went to that side, next she's picking the phone. Okay, so you observe that. So you can go and watch. Maybe I might put the link of this movie in the description below. If you didn't see the link, please just high five me and tell me that I didn't see the link. Then we know I will drop a comment in the comment section. I will drop the link so you guys can go and watch, and I'll also pin the link there, and you guys will go and watch the movie and tell me if this movie is worth watching as a teenager or not. Okay, if there is a life lesson in it or not. We don't usually play the movies to the end when we're reacting. We only play to certain extent, then we shut down. Okay, so you can go watch it and tell me if this movie is really worth watching or not. Okay, so let's continue.
Hey, God.
Okay, one thing that I have to commend in this movie, which I'm seeing it, so I have to just say it, that is the color. The color is balanced, just like the first one we use in starting our reaction. You see, the color is lit, and the editor, kudos to you. If you are watching this, kudos to you. They will pick some of your, your error, but kudos to you, because the colors, they were balanced. All colors in this movie are balanced. We didn't see anyone lighter than the other. In each scene, you take your time to do the grading. Thank you for that, and that is one thing that we all want to watch. So I'm going to forward this to another scene. This is just the hospital scene.
Doctor, she's gone.
The reason why I'm playing this particular scene is to show you the color from. I will just show you this scene from how you do flashback. Some of you as teenager, you are learning now, so your flashback color should be different from your normal. You see, they use the kind of dark gray, and this is like is tint, but there is a name for it. I've forgotten the name, but it's tint. You remove it from like black, okay, black tint, remove from black tint, put like red, then it's going to get something like this, then you drop it down, okay. So that is how they were able to achieve this kind of color. There are other ways to achieve it, okay. If you're using some other software that has a preset, you can just pick and drop. It gives you this look. So let me just play this O2.
4, 5. No. Where are the injections?
It's here, but she's gone, sir.
5. These aren't the injections.
It is, sir. Sir, you have done your best, but it's time to call it in. Sir, please. It's not your fault that you couldn't save this one.
So let's move further. Maybe you can watch the movie. I'm going to go out on this scene. Let me see. Okay, let's watch from here. Let's watch from here. So I believe the story is talking about this particular part to watch, that the man is lost a patient and is like waiting for the patient. I don't know, but if you have watched the movie, please tell us the details of the movie in the comment section below. Like I say, go and watch the movie and tell me if the movie is worth watching. Okay, is worth watching as an adult, first of all as a teenager. Okay, if it's worth watching, and you tell us what lesson you learned from the movie. Okay, drop in the comment section below. And if you want us to also review some other movies, tell us. Let's review the movie. Maybe you want professional review on the movie. You tell me, okay, this is the movie I want to review on. We're going to look into the movie, then review the movie. Okay, so let's play to.
This nonsense has got to stop. Stop! Lillian!
Sir?
Lillian!
Sir? Sir?
What time did you say she left this house again?
Before 3 p.m.
And she's not back to this house at this time of the day? She's not going to hear the last of this. She's not going to hear the last of this.
Sir, please, you've had a long day. I think you should rest.
How am I supposed to rest? How am I supposed to rest with all this nonsense going on? I mean, this is about the 8th time I've been...
Okay, I want to ask a question. on this particular scene we just watched. Let me ask a question. Okay, to everybody watching now, do you think the sound that was placed in this movie is the right sound that ought to be used in this particular movie? Hello, do you hear what I just asked? Do you think that the movie that was playing in this particular scene, is the right sound that they ought to have used? Okay, if your answer is yes, please leave in the comment section. If your answer is no, please leave in the comment section. And if it's yes, you tell us why you think that it is yes, and if you know, tell us why you think that this is the right sound, that they use the perfect sound. Okay, so leave in the comment section below. Okay, and also one other thing again that I usually say, that the sound is loud than the vocal. I don't know. Okay, so this particular thing is a tense thing, is a you know, this thing is tense. Okay, it's tense. You know, when you're talking about tense, if you are a music producer, or if you're a music person and you understand music in terms of movie, please leave in the comment section below. And you know, we need your opinion on this particular movie to know that if this movie is worth it, the sound that was placed in the movie, this particular scene, is worth it. My own about the sound, I'm going to say that, but you got to decide that. So what I'm thinking is that, or what I usually say, that the sound is louder than the vocal, which is throughout this movie I've been saying that the sound is louder than the vocal. Okay, and this is one thing that you want to, as much as you can, to bring down, so that it won't affect your listener. They won't be battling with or the sound. But thank goodness, or thank God that one thing that was used in this movie is that they didn't use vocal. If vocal has been in this instrument, it would have been a disaster. Okay, that would be a disaster, because why? We will be trying to figure out what the man is saying, and then figuring out what the lead vocalist in the songs is saying. That is what you want to avoid as an editor, right? You want to avoid that as much as you can, not to use vocal. Okay, a song that has vocal in a dialogue scene, you don't want to try that. You don't want to do that. Okay, so let's play, and let's take maybe one or two more scenes on this, then we shut down.
Good evening, Dad.
Young lady, where are you coming from at this time?
I went out to celebrate with a friend.
And you do not have the sense of responsibility to be back in the house.
Daddy, but I'm here now. It's not like I slept at the party.
Listen, young woman. I would not allow you to do what you please and behave anyhow as you like. As long as you are under my roof, you will do my bidding, and my bidding alone.
Oh, Daddy, it's not even midnight yet. Why are you making a fuss out of this whole thing? What if I slept at the party?
Not in this house. Then you have to look for another place to stay.
So,
not here.
my take on this particular scenes, don't you think that if this movie has been without sound, okay, without any instrumental, it would have been nice? Okay, I don't know if you're thinking like me. Don't you think that if we don't put a sound in this movie, that this particular scenes is left on without sound, just then dialogue, it will be nice? So why are we playing music in the background? Why are we playing music in the background? So we are telling that every scene should have songs in the background. That is not true in terms of creativity in movie making. The movie I recommended the other time, you saw some scenes that were flat, no instrumental. When you get to the part that they know that this is going to be standalone scene, remember we talked about standalone scene, and standalone scene is those scenes that can stand without music. There are some scenes that can't stand without music, they need music to flow. But this particular scene can stand without music. This particular scene, to my own opinion, it can stand without music. So please, if you know that music should be on, please let me know in the comment section and say music should be on. But for me, I think this whole scene, immediately she gets inside the house, okay, inside the apartment, the sound should just fade out. And when the father stands, the sound should fade out, and then we see a normal dialogue between the father and the daughter, not sound distracting our feeling. Now, although we know sound is emotional, right? Sound is emotional. Most of the times, you have to allow this movie to breathe. Okay, there should be breathing space. There's what is called silent in movies, silent in creativity. There is no space in this movie. Since I've been watching it, and I know you also been watching it with me, there is no breath of silence. Everything is, it's jam-packed. Okay, it's jam-packed. No space for human being to have a silent moment. Okay, if you have finished the movie, if you have watched the movie and there is space for silent in this movie, please let me know in the comment section below. If there is no space for silent, also let me know and say, this movie, everything sound also. It is not true that the audience will enjoy a movie when sound is in it throughout. Is not true. Okay, we should understand that. Okay, movie must not be with sound always. Watch most cinema movie, you just see that the thing is playing. This movie, to my honest review, it should be one of the best cinematic movie. The color is there, okay, everything is there, the movement is here, but one thing I'm having issue with is the sound. All the scenes that has to be without sound, we're having sound in it. Okay, so let's play and let's see what concludes in this particular scene.
This whole talk is making me tired.
I'm not done. I'm not done with you, Kate.
Good night.
Come back here, Kate. I said I'm not done. Kate, what? I'm talking to you. Did you just see what she said? She said I'm making a fuss. I am making a fuss.
I apologize on her behalf, sir.
I know. No, all this has got to stop. I'm not going to tolerate all this. It has got to stop.
Please calm down. Calm down, sir. Since she's back home safe, maybe you should get some rest. Please.
So one thing I want to say is this: I discovered that this movie, they just use like two sounds also, two sounds, and this seems supposed to be more than two sounds. Okay, like the other scene we watch, you see the way they the movie was filled with sound. The one I recommended. If you want to know the movie I recommended, please leave me in the comment section below. I will drop the link for you. Okay. So that movie, the sound was changing. You know, at interval, at every action place, the sound changed. Okay, because they have to put their time in doing the movie. Okay, so but this one just have like, you know, two sound so far, but that two sound. So let's watch this last scene and we shut down for today.
How many extensions of this brand did Mr. Mark supply to us last week?
40 pieces, sir.
40 pieces. Okay, when he brings this week's supply, you let him know I won't see him.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I like about this scene is the lighting. Seriously, this lighting is okay. Okay, the choice of light is okay. And this place is that is one thing I usually say when you do cinematic film. Your choice of location is very important. Your choice of location, what location are you choosing, how do you choose location, is very important. And the set designer did a great work here, although this is already a beauty salon and some of these things, mostly this particular thing I'm seeing here, the DP have to put this in so that you see that this is, I believe this is intentionally placed here. This thing intentionally placed here, and some of these things they are intentionally placed here. Originally they might not be where they are. Okay, might not be where they are, but based on creativity they have to arrange it to fit what they want to do, and which is great. Okay, you should be able to think, okay, as a creative, think, okay, how do I make this thing more beautiful, even though the place is already beautiful. Okay, put some things there that will make the place, you know, have some weight. Okay, and the choice of color in this album is okay. Okay, like you see this yellow, okay, this yellow and all this stuff, so the beauty is okay. I like it. So let's play and see what we have.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Sleek Beauty Salon.
Very much.
How may we be of service to you?
I'd like to see the owner or the manager of this
This
establishment.
mother here,
Okay.
why is the sound not coming in again? You see one thing about this movie, I don't know why I keep hearing this sound. If you play from back, you see that the sound is, I don't know. Let me play it. Maybe my ear is deceiving me. Let's just get this again. From here, let's play from here.
Yeah.
Look at the level of the instrumental. Look at the level of the instrumental here. Okay. Then when you get to that part, look at the level of instrumental. The level went up. Okay. So let's play. It's still normal here. You can hear it here.
How are you doing here?
Good afternoon,
It's
sir.
Mama here.
Welcome to Sleek Beauty Salon. How may we be of service to you?
I'd like to see the owner or the manager of this establishment.
Okay. Just a moment, please.
The sound just went into. Why didn't the editor, if you are the editor of this movie, you are listening to me, I have to say this. Why didn't you, the editor, repeat that same sound that finished playing? Why are you bringing new sound into this place and then the sound is now higher than the previous sound? But it is still one scene, one scenario, no action change. The action still remain the same, but you just change the sound and then the volume became higher than the previous one. This one issue that you should look at whenever you're doing a movie. Spend your time. I know you want to do more than 1 or 2, 3 movies. You have people who are working with you, but sometimes spend time, watch the movie when they finish doing it. I know that exporting is hard. I know, sir. I know. Oh, I know that. Okay, I know that. Me and you, we understand ourselves. Okay, it's when you are trying to export, you done a movie like the saw correction, you correct it, and I understand. We are in Nigeria, right? I understand we are in Africa, right? But you should understand these things better. Okay, I know, but you have to work on in order to make your name sellable. You do your work decent. Okay, do your work. It might take time, but just do it. But one thing I don't blame the editor for is the director and the producer. They will tell you, oh, rush. This movie we need to put this movie on air. So time we have fixed date. You have fixed date, you have fixed time. So the editor will do the work, and then the editor cannot have time to preview the work. Even the director will not have time to preview the work. Some of these producers will just bypass the director, and the movie is already online. That is one of the issues that editors are having. But when the editor finish the movie, you watch the movie before putting online. Both of you sit down and watch, or the editor send the movie to you, watch, take note of things that you know is not right, send back the editor correct it, and the editor should take time also watch the movie. I get your feelings, bro. I get you. So most of the time we editor, we don't watch our movies because we have pile of work to do. We don't spend time watch movies. Okay, so let's play and continue.
Mr. Austin,
Yeah?
the man here would like to see you.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, sir.
I'd like to have a brief discussion with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. You can have your seat here, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much.
You're joking. You're joking, right?
Does this look like a skit to you?
Then I advise that you don't waste your money on anything because I'm not interested. Rubbish.
No.
One question I want to ask: don't you think that these scenes can be a standalone scene without instrumental? What do you think? Don't you think that this particular scene can be a standalone, that you don't need instrumental sound? This movie can just go on its own with the dialogue. It can stand alone. Please tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I would like to know what you think about this movie. Go and watch the movie and tell me the scenes, pinpoint the scenes that's supposed to be with sound or without sound. So let's play. I think I'm going to take this section. I saw one of this, and that is why I have to do this part again.
Thank you very much. I'll get this back to you tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
you, sir.
My pleasure. Look, as long as you're going to live under my roof, you will do exactly as I say.
And if I don't, what happens?
Then be prepared to go and meet your grandma in the village. I'm sure she could use some extra hands in the village.
Are you being serious right now?
Well, we will never know until you go against my word. Since you have decided not to know what to do with your life, I would not sit idle and watch the devil make you his workshop.
I hate you!
Hate.
Out of my way.
Okay, so this is all going to wrap up for today. We have taken some time out of this movie. So you go and watch the movie and tell me what you think. Is this movie worth watching as a teenager? Okay, is it worth watching as a teenager? and tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Okay, if we should recommend this movie to other fellow teenagers to watch. Tell me your thoughts. By the way, these people did not sponsor this thing. They are not sponsored. I just have to go on the net and see movies that I know, okay, let's watch it. It's about teenager, but let me watch it and see if teenager will watch it. So I make my review on the movies and then give my verdict, and also ask us to go and watch it if the movie is worth watching as a teenager. If you're a parent, listen to this. Tell me, is this movie worth watching as a teenager? Okay, so again, my name is Uncle Doko and this is TEFICA. Don't forget that what we do in TEFICA is that we train movie maker, we train actors, we train cinematographer and film makers, and we're having right now we are having a section which we're going to be doing in this August break. Okay, the month of August, the summer, we're having a 1-month training for teenagers and children. Like you can see the flyer already in the screen. You can see that this what we're doing is already in the screen. Just look at it and see the details. If you need more information on that, you can call the number or WhatsApp the number on your screen. The first number that ends with 99 is the WhatsApp number. The other number you can call, or the first one you can WhatsApp, and then we get to give you more information on the training. So again, watch this movie and tell me if this movie is worth watching or worth recommending to other teenagers to watch. God bless you. My name is Uncle Doko. See you in another movie that we'll review.